Today on MTG Unpacked, it's the Christmas special for 2022. We're getting stuck into From the Vault 20. So this thing was the celebration of 20 years of Magic the Gathering. You can see we've got some cool cards here. So we'll get into those shortly. And each of the 20 cards here was a key part of a Premier Tournament winning deck from each of the past 20 years. We also get an exclusive spin down life counter and collector's guide. So it's been a while since they've done any of these from the vault, so you may not be familiar with these. So you've got a slide out tray with a magnetic clasp on the box, so that's pretty cool. These were going for $39.99 US at the time of release. So that was August 23rd, 2013. And we'll take a look at this poster later in the video. This talks about the cards. So let's get into it. And you'll be looking at closer to $100 US these days. Most of the value here is for the Jace the Mind Sculptor. I think that's the most valuable card. So let's check out the spin down. So we've got the 20 there, that's pretty cool. Rolling a lucky 7, not that we need it today. Oh, a natural 20. Perfect. Okay, so let's get into these. So we've got 3 packs of cards here, all sealed up nicely. They'll probably turn into Pringles as soon as I do that. They're pretty flat to begin with. Okay, so we have Jace the Mind Sculptor. It's a mythic. Planeswalker Jace, 3 loyalty for 4. You'll notice these have a special foiling process, ultra shiny. His +2, look at the top card of target player's library. You may put that card on the bottom of that player's library. His 0 ability, draw 3 cards and put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. -1. Return target creature to its owner's hand. -12. Exile all cards from target player's library, then that player shuffles his or her hand into his or her library. Very cool. So we've got the Jason Chan artwork here. Alright. Moving on, we have Green Sun's Zenith. Sorcery for X and a green, another mythic. Search your library for a green creature card with command mana cost X or less. Put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Shuffle Green Sun Zenith into its owner's library. As the Green Sun crowned Phyrexian prophecies glowed on the Tree of Tales. And the Phyrexians, of course, coming back in Phyrexia All will be one next year. We've got Kessig Wolfrun, another mythic. So land, tap to add 1 to your mana pool for X, red and green, tap, target creature gets +X, +0 and gains trample until end of turn. When a werewolf changes for the first time, that first howl is said to echo through the wilds till moonset. So we've got 3 here. Oh, this is a nice iconic one. Dark Ritual, another mythic. Instant for a single black. Tap to add 3 black to your mana. Or you don't tap it actually, you just add 3 black to your mana pool. Yeah, because it's an instant. Leshrac, my liege, grant me the power I am due. Limdal, the Necromancer. Some awesome artwork there. Clint Langley. On to the next. Another iconic card. Swords to Plowshares, instant for a single white. Exile target creature. Its controller gains life equal to its power. The smallest seed of regret can bloom into redemption. Okay, so we don't have, what color are we missing? Black, white, green, we're missing red here. We've got Chainer's Edict, sorcery for 1 and a black. It's another mythic. Target player sacrifices a creature, has flashback for 5 and 2 black. So you can cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost, then exile it. So more iconic artwork, okay. So we had 6 in that one. Let's get into the next pack. So was this something you picked up from your local game store when it was released? What do you think? Did you actually play any of the tournament decks that these cards were in? Let me know. Okay, so Him to Turak. Sorcery for 2 black. Target player discards 2 cards at random. The priests plead for your anguish and pray for your despair. Okay, on to the next. We've got Findhorn Elves. Creature Elf Druid, 1/1 for a single green. Tap to add green to your mana pool. We could no more abandon the forest than the stars could abandon the night sky. And Impulse. It's an instant for 1 and a blue. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand, and rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You call it luck, I call it preparation. And Wall of Blossoms. Creature plant wall, 0/4 for 2. Defender. When it enters battlefield, draw a card. Each flower identical, every leaf and petal disturbingly exact. And Thran Dynamo. Artifact for 4. Tap to add 3 to your mana pool. Urza's Metathran children were conceived, birthed, and nurtured by an integrated system of machines. And I think this one, you'll see that in Commander Legends these days. We've got Tanglewire, artifact for 3, has Fading 4. This artifact enters battlefield with 4 fade counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove a fade counter from it. If you can't, sacrifice it. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player taps an untapped artifact, creature or land he or she controls for each fade counter on Tanglewire. So that one's over $10 right now, I believe. Fact or Fiction. So we've got the iconic Therese Nielsen artwork here. Instant for 4. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. An opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. Put 1 pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. Okay, so we had 7 in that one. And so we've got the last pack here. Let's get into it. Alright, so we have Akroma's Vengeance. Sorcery for 6. Destroy all artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. You can cycle it for 3. Many must die for the one who should not have perished. Okay, so I'll pop that down there. Oh, this one's nice. Gilded Lotus. Artifact for 5. Tap to add 3 mana of any one color to your mana pool. Over such beauty, wars are fought. With such power, wars are won. And that's probably the best artwork for this card I've seen. Nice. Ooh, I like this one. Inkai's Servant of Oni. Legendary creature Rat Ninja. 5/4 for 6 with ninjutsu. 3 and 2 black. So you pay that cost. Return an unblocked attacker you control to hand. You get to put this card onto the battlefield from your hand, tapped and attacking. Whenever Inkai's Servant of Oni deals combat damage to a player, you may put target creature card from that player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. And for 1 and a black, regenerate Inkai's. And Char. Here we go. So here's a red spell, instant for 3. It deals 4 damage to target creature or player and 2 damage to you. And you don't see this one so much these days. Is it mages often acquire their magic reagents from dubious sources, so the potency of their spells is never predictable. And Venser, Shaper Savant, legendary creature human wizard, 2/2 for 4 with flash. When it enters battlefield, return target spell or permanent to its owner's hand. His marvels of artifice pale in comparison to the developing machinery of his mind. Okay, so another blue one and green here. We've got Chameleon Colossus. Creature shapeshifter 4/4 for 4 with changeling. So this card is every creature type at all times. Has protection from black, and for 2 and 2 green, it gets +X until end of turn, where X is its power. And Cruel Ultimatum. Sorcery for a whole bunch of mana. Target opponent sacrifices a creature, discards 3 cards, then loses 5 life. You return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand, draw 3 cards, then gain 5 life. There is always a greater power. And we've got Nicol Bolas here attacking somebody. Okay, so there we have it. So we've got our 20 cards here. Let's take a look at what they say about them here. So we've got this huge poster. So here we have Jace the Mind Sculptor from the Vault 20th Anniversary set is a time capsule of Magic the Gathering history. So this is something they really should have done for the 30th anniversary. Maybe they still will. There's still time, wizards. Okay, so talking about each of the cards here. So we'll have Dark Ritual. Let's get these in focus, please. And Swords to Plowshares. So talking about where the card came from and the decks that it was used in. Hymn to Torak. There's another one. Findhorn Elves from Ice Age. And Impulse from Visions. And then on the other side, we've got a huge list of cards. So we have Wall of Blossoms. So that's Tournament Magic in 1998 from Stronghold. Thran Dynamo from Urza's Destiny. In the so-called, from the so-called German Juggernaut Kai Bud. I think that's how you pronounce it. Tanglewire from Nemesis. And Fact or Fiction from Invasion. And then we've got Chainer's Edict from Torment. So that was 2002. Then we move on here to Akroma's Vengeance from Onslaught in 2003. Gilded Lotus, also reprinted in Magic 2013 and a bunch of other things since then. We've got Inkai's Servant of Oni, of course, from Betrayers of Kamigawa. So this one won in 2005 in Pro Tour Philadelphia. We've got Char from Ravnica City of Guilds from 2006. Venser Shaper Savant from 2007. So this was in the Future Sight set. And then moving on to Chameleon Colossus. I'm not really familiar with this one. This was 2008 from Morningtide, which incidentally we'll be opening that up next week. So stay tuned. We're getting stuck into a fat pack. We've got Cruel Ultimatum from Shards of Alara. So this is Pro Tour Kyoto 2009. And of course, Jace the Mind Sculptor from 2010. From Worldwake, awesome. Green Sun's Zenith from Mirrodin Besiege 2011. And here we go in 2012, Pro Tour Honolulu, Kessig Wolf Run from Innistrad. Okay, so there it all is. So you could freeze frame that, check out each of the cards. So really impressed with this set here, and of course the highlight, Jace the Mind Sculptor. So there we have it. Leave a note in the comments. Did you pick this one up back in the day? What do you think? And stay tuned over the next week. We've got more awesome openings. I can't wait. And I hope you're having a fantastic Christmas day if you celebrate, or a happy Sunday otherwise. Whether you're with friends, family, or having the day alone, I hope you have a great day just the same. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.